they rejected you. Maybe it was someone you cared about. Maybe it was an opportunity you wanted more than anything. Maybe it was the world telling you that you weren't enough. And right now, that voice in your head keeps replaying the same question. Why me? But here's what the Stoics knew. Rejection isn't a loss. It's a revelation. It's life showing you what wasn't meant to stay and what needs to grow stronger inside you. Because the truth is, rejection doesn't define your worth. It reveals your attachment. Part 1. The Stoic Truth About Rejection. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Rejection is no different. When someone rejects you, they're not measuring your value. They're expressing their perception, their limits, their timing, their understanding. You only suffer when you start believing their perception is truth. The Stoics believed that the external world is out of our control. What others think, say, or do, you can't rule that. But what you think about yourself, that's entirely yours. When someone walks away or says you're not good enough, you have two choices. You can internalize it and shrink, or you can use it as a mirror to strengthen your self-belief. Because rejection doesn't destroy confidence, it tests it. And what's tested can be fortified. Part 2. Seeing rejection through the Stoic lens. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In Stoicism, rejection isn't a dead end, it's direction. When the job didn't come through, when the person didn't choose you, when the door slammed in your face, it wasn't life punishing you, it was life guiding you. Rejection is redirection. It clears the wrong path so the right one can emerge. But most people never see that because they react emotionally instead of responding rationally. They chase after the closed door, trying to force it open. They beg for approval. They forget who they are just to be accepted. That's not strength. That's slavery. The Stoic doesn't beg to be chosen. He chooses himself. He understands that value doesn't depend on recognition. It depends on self-respect. So when rejection comes, the Stoic smiles inwardly and says, "Good, another chance to practice resilience." Part 3. Detaching from outcomes. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." And that freedom begins when you stop attaching your worth to outcomes. Most people fear rejection because they've tied their identity to results. They believe that if they fail, they are a failure. If they're unloved, they're unworthy. But the Stoic separates the event from the self. The rejection is just data, not judgment. It's feedback, not failure. When you detach from outcomes, rejection loses its sting. You can face it with curiosity instead of pain. You can say, "This didn't work." Why? Not, "I'm not enough." That subtle shift transforms rejection into reflection. Because every no you face teaches you something. How to refine your craft. How to strengthen your patience. How to find peace in uncertainty. And when you learn to welcome rejection as part of the path, you stop fearing it.